Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to the Planes, Trains, and Comic Books channel. My name's Matt, and today we're going to review Life Zero #1. But before we get into that, if you guys wouldn't mind sharing, subscribing, commenting, it really helps me out and lets me know what you guys want to see more of. So, that being said, let's get straight into it. All right, we got the cover here for Life Zero #1. It is an Ablaze comic and is by Stefano Vietti and Marco Cicchetto. We start off in prison here with this guy. His name is Shaco. And in the narration here, we see there was some kind of domestic disturbance or something that happened. He basically got tricked into like punching some guy, and that's why he's in prison. On the outside of his cell, you can see someone walking by, and that's when they reveal there was some kind of gas leak. A cloud went through the town. Everybody thought it was some kind of weird chemical spill or something. We see that the guy walking by is bloody and looks like he's got dead flesh. We do get a shot of the city where the prison is located, and it seems that it wasn't just the prison where this happened. This was everywhere. The city is in ruins, and there's obviously undead people walking around. There's some sort of military task force that is going in to save Shaco. Not sure if it's government sanctioned or if they're just his buddies and they're trying to get him out of there. So when they land at the prison, there's no one in the courtyard. Everything's kind of empty. And as they start walking around more, they find blood and everything's really dark in there. There's no power. One of the guys named Rodney is trying to get the lights up while they're going through this whole complex. And when he is successful, we see how many zombies are actually in this place. The lights wake them up and the mayhem begins. Rodney's just finishing up at the electrical panel and he turns around because he hears a noise and he sees the first zombie and he kills it. The two soldiers that were going to get Shaco become surrounded because all of the zombies that were asleep, I guess, wake up and they leave their cells. They are able to fight them off, and then they're able to get Shaco out of his cell. It turns out that this guy, Shaco, is their captain. It seems like they're just getting him out, and this wasn't part of some kind of bigger military mission or something. But unfortunately, the lights have woken up all the zombies that were in the prison, and they are surrounding everybody, including the helicopter. So the people waiting at the helicopter are trying to fight off all these zombies, but there's a lot of them coming out of the prison. And in their fear, they just leave everybody behind. They take off and fly away. And that's where I'm going to leave it. I'm going to stop this one right here. So this comic was interesting because it was a good comic. It's a little late on the zombie trend. I don't know if this came out earlier in Europe and now it's being republished by Ablaze. But I think if it had come out, in the mid 2000 teens, it probably would have been a little fresher. Right now, there's just been too much zombie stuff, and I think this book probably might suffer from that. As a book, though, I thought it was fun. It was really fast read because there's not too much talking, and then once they get into the prison, it's just shooting and cool scenes. If you like Marco Cicchetto's art, this is a really good book because he gets to draw lots of gunfights and zombie heads exploding and all that kind of stuff. The writing was fine. It was easy to follow, and it wasn't like over wordy or anything. So overall, I thought it was a good comic, but like I said, a little late on the zombie trends. That genre kind of feels overdone, so people might be kind of burnt out on that. Just as a comic, I thought it was solid, so I'm going to give this one a 3.5 out of 5. And if you saw anything you like, definitely go pick that up at your local comic book store, and we will see you guys on the next one.